Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Thank you all for joining me today. Um, Real short stream today. I'm just going to make an announcement concerning my health stream that I'm going to do today. I'm going to have a good health stream today. I'm going to talk about a lot of things concerning the fungus that is really just symptoms coming through environmental toxicity, radiation, nutritionally deficient food, all the things that they're doing to our environment and affecting the things that we need to live. So I'm just giving a little. I want to let people know you can catch me over at the stream, my health stream. The link is pinned to the top of this, and I'm gonna put it in the description box when I finish. So I'm just gonna talk really quick about a few things. Give me 1 second while I share my my um my screen here. So now, considering the rise of pandemics, scandemics, and all these things that are happening today, a lot of people are not thinking about what's happening behind the scenes. So in the last couple of years, they've been talking about deadly fungus spreading through the world, and they're conflating this with the climate narrative. They're conflating this with the procedures that they rolled out, and you have to think about this away from the institutionalized germ theory narrative. Now, I know a lot of people want to focus on those things, but in my stream that I'm going to do later, we're going to break down what the fungus or candida and all the stuff that's happening in the body, what these symptoms are really representing. A quick brief overview is if you think about a dead body, right? A dead body breaks down. Our cells are constantly in a state of cell turnover. We have toxic cells, we have dead cells, right? And when there's an insult or a toxicity in the body, it creates constant cell death that outpaces the I can't talk, regenerative effects of our cells. Then you have a growth of dead cells, right? And just like when you die, your body, in the presence of dead tissue and dead cells, your microbiome takes on the nature of a fungus to break things down. But we have such a threshold and saturation of toxicity now that this current toxic environment is creating such a cell death in us that it's outpacing our regenerative effects. And so the body is trying to get rid of these toxic cells and these dead cells. And as a result of this breaking down, fungus is being proliferated within the body to break down these toxic and dead cells, creating toxic byproducts that manifest in many symptoms. Even when you look at stuff like chickenpox, measles, and all these skin irritations, psoriasis, the rise of eczema, these are symptoms of skin detoxing to get rid of toxins. And as your body tries to get rid of the toxic byproduct of cells breaking down, toxins. And as your body does. Uh-oh, sorry about that, y'all. I didn't turn my let me see. My phone had an update, and so it does weird things like it turns the volume on. Oh, thank you for all the birthday wishes, by the way. I appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate the birthday wishes. You know, let me see who we got in here. What's going on? Paul, what's going on, brother? Let's see. ZD, Faith Parent, JP, Garrison Lee, what's going on? Appreciate y'all coming through. Curious Georgia, Keisha, Bear Jew, Rebecca Lynn. Yeah, for those who say born day, birthday, I appreciate it greatly. Dance, let's music. What's going on, brother or sister? Make sure I get people right. And I can't say that name, but I'm thankful that you came through. Jenny, what's going on? Felix, I appreciate all of you all, and thank you for the well wishes. Yes, I was born on today a long time ago, so I appreciate y'all um, with the well wishes. So, again, I'm going to talk about this because this is a very pervasive thing that's happening. I think this is the root of that they're using to create these contagion theories and all this stuff. And I'm going to break it down. We're going to go through, we're going to unravel the germ theory, false narrative and rhetoric. When we think about the modern pharmakeia industry, we're thinking about germ theory that was created by Louis Pasteur, a chemist, a Freemason, who, along with John D. Rockefeller, created an institution to relabel and reinterpret how our body responds to a toxic environment so that they can promote drugs and procedures and control the body and cause spiritually dead people to turn their bodies over to the big pharmakeia agents. And again, we're going to break this down in a very comprehensive, balanced kind of way because there is a lot we don't know about our bodies. The Bible says that they're wonderfully and fearfully made. So the world wants to believe that they have all this knowledge, that you're some kind of hackable animal. But what they're doing is they're allowing an environment to be created to where people who don't trust in God are going to trust in government. And that's where they bring in the Internet of Bodies, Internet of Things, and they open the door to, merge your body with their satanic technology and procedures. And so I just want to point this out. I want to point it out. What's going on, Shawana? Peace and blessings. Um, Let me see who else we got. Gigi, what's going on? Appreciate all of you all. Lisa, peace and blessings. So this is going to be like I can't give it all away right now. I just wanted to give an overview. What's going on, Mike? Peace and blessings. Miss Smith, peace and blessings. Thank you for joining. Oh yeah, I heard about the new false satanic pope. Yeah, we know we're gonna have to break that down. So since we here it is right here. They already popped him up. So this new Robert Prevost, so we're probably gonna end up breaking that down on a different stream on my backup channel soon. So just keep in mind there's a lot happening right now. But I just want to give y'all a brief overview of what we're going to talk about today because people don't realize a lot of what's going on. Even dandruff, people are thinking that dandruff is really an issue of fungus. That's why it's hard to go away. And to remedy these issues, we have to target the gut, the microbiome, what we're eating, and being aware of the environment to mitigate those things. Of course, this is all structured in biblical faith because when we come to Christ, we don't trust the world, we don't believe the world, and therefore we start thinking with a renewed mind by the Holy Spirit the way that God wanted us to think about our bodies. This is why it is important to come to faith first, so that we would not be led of a carnal nature and carnal mind that rejects the truth, that does not submit to the knowledge of God. Because the world doesn't want you to think according to the biblical knowledge of God. They want you to think according to the prince, the power of the air, the wickedness of this world. Yeah, what you're washing with, the all the things that you put on your body affect how your cells break down, regenerate, and everything in between. And this can create fungus and all kinds of symptoms that create a myriad of names and labels that the big pharmakeia guy is going to use to deceive, to reinterpret the symptoms that you're experiencing in your body and lead you right into their hands. Yep, another phony pope. What's going on, Warrior to the end? Thank you, brother. Um, yep, what we eat, all that's good stuff. So I appreciate y'all stopping through. They have a movie called The Last of Us, and it's crazy how these movies are coming out now where they're trying to condition people to to look at what's happening in our bodies and kind of use predictive programming. And you got to be wary of this stuff. It's a lot going on. They're trying to use a lot of different conditioning, psychological warfare, social engineering tactics to promote their deceptions. So I just wanted to show you a few things, and then we're going to get up out of here. See, they're using the climate narrative. Climate, quote unquote, change may be driving expansion of valley fever, a deadly fungal infection. Even the procedures, even the injections that they gave out in 2020, we're going to bring up that they have an effect that it creates candida. So a lot of people right now are experiencing an increase in cell death or cell issues of cell toxic cells in the body that break down that create biofilms that to ward off. You know, when you look at a lot of things, it has a lot to do with our body, you know, them accelerating the cell death phase, creating more fungus, creating more symptoms to say that why they need to control your body. See, the pandemic thing was very crucial because what they did was weaponize your body and criminalize your symptoms that they created a false condition where they said we need to control what you do. You need to turn your body over to the state, to the government, so that you won't be a threat to other people. This was the false narrative that was promoted through using this contagion germ theory narrative. So I just want to break this down in a very simplistic way. Yeah, there is a very real pestilence, and we got to talk about these things. What's going on, Dudley Les? Peace and blessings. Oh yeah, how the ink on the receipts and newspaper is all about, what is it called? It's a xenoestrogen, and it's an endocrine disruptor. So yes, a lot of the inks that they use on your receipts is a xenoestrogen or endocrine disruptor. And so we're going to talk about all these things. What's going on, S1085? Peace and blessings. Robin Wilson, what's going on? So y'all check out the link. Let me post it back in the chat so everybody can join me later today on my health stream. So I'm gonna drop this link one more time. Let me make sure this is the right one. Okay, there's the link. Please hit the like button. If everybody can just run over and hit the like button so we can get at least 100 likes before it even starts, because y'all know they're gonna shadow ban it, they're gonna suppress it. You know, that channel has already been under a lot of attack. So if y'all can go and hit that like button over there, let's just flood the likes. Let's break the algorithm. Let's make them work. If we can make them work so this information can get out, because a lot of people are wondering what's going on with their health. And thank you all for all your support and all your encouragement. So on that note, I'm gonna get up on out of here, y'all. But I appreciate y'all coming through. If you can hit the like button on this video, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, BPAs, bisphenol A. Yep. So on that note, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace and blessings. Again, join me later today. It's going to be on my community tab. It's pinned up to the comment section here. Join me in this health stream this evening. It's probably going to be a part 2. So if you can't catch this one, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a part 2 to this, because this is a very comprehensive subject, and I will change. So this one will be a little bit later. I think part 2 I'll do maybe in the middle of the day, and for those who can't make the late night. So I'm going to keep everybody available to join. Thank you all again for the born day, birthday wishes. What's going on, brother? Free Zone, what's going on, bro? Peace and blessings, y'all. So I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.